You want to see something fun that is like accurate? This is amazing. In less than 1 year, MAGA is now against states' rights. They want to put you in jail for the things that you say. They say if you carry a weapon, they have a right to shoot you, okay? They're protecting pedophiles at all costs, and they want to go to war with everyone. That's their new party platform, guys. 1 year, and they have flipped on all of those positions. Dude, isn't that insane? This was shit that they literally have mouthpieced for the last decade about states' rights, free speech, Second Amendment, right? You know what I mean? Anti-pedo. They want to see the Epstein files. No war, right? Remember, Hillary's a war hawk. Kamala's going to go to war, right? Oh, my God. Dude, somebody said Elon Neuralinked him. Dude, I think Elon may have Neuralinked him. Like, they are flip-flopped. They literally don't believe in anything anymore. Something happened, bro. I don't know if it was like the forever chemicals, or I don't know if this was, you know, if they're testing a 7G internet somewhere in MAGAville. But there was somebody, though, in here that said, you know, realistically, like MAGA talked about stuff, but the only thing they actually ever believed in was like wielding power over you. And I'm like, that I kind of buy, right? That's kind of true. That the reality is they just want to have power over us to be able to like influence, you know, whatever, what society or schools or the government does. But they don't really have any firm beliefs, right? Like when they're talking about abortion, states' rights exist. When they're talking about immigration, states' rights don't. Okay? They're talking about, you know, freedom of speech. That means they get to say what they want with no consequences whatsoever. But also freedom of speech means they can put you in jail if you say the wrong thing, or they're going to get you fired or ruin your life if you decide you don't like one of their policies, right? And I mean, some of this, you know, played out with the Olympians. So it started with a guy from Oregon, with Hunter Hess is his name. He is a skier. He made a comment, dude, he's pissing all the people off, like Jake Paul. Dude, I went off on Jake Paul, boss. I did. But so here's Hunter Hess. He is a snowboarder, a freestyle skier. They're having the PR day in the Olympics. And here's what he said.
It brings up mixed emotions to represent the U.S. right now, I think. It's a little hard. There's obviously a lot going on that I'm not the biggest fan of, and I think a lot of people aren't. If it aligns with my moral values, I feel like I'm representing it. Just because I'm wearing the flag doesn't mean I represent everything that's going on in the U.S. So yeah, I just kind of want to do it for my friends and my family and the people that support me getting here.
Okay, so he's conflicted. All right. He is conflicted about ICE, about, you know, the chaos on the streets of America. I mean, it's understandable. Okay. Now, there's more. Look at this guy, though. What, you ski with that flag on your arm, run your mouth on the world stage. Some of us wore that flag on our arm and buried our friends under it. So there's like a bunch of MAGA who have been saying, like, dude, like men died for that flag. But like, hey, you ready, MAGA? MAGA, if you're listening, newsflash, yo, fuck nuts, MAGA. The guys that died so this guy can say this shit, okay? That's why they died. They died so we have a right to say whatever the fuck we want, okay? And, right, you know what I mean? You can get out there and say, yeah, I'm conflicted. Yeah, I have an issue with my government right now. And no armed assassin squad is going to come and whisk them off stage. Like, that's literally why, like, people join the military. It's like, dude, the flag is nothing. Yeah, the flag is a piece of cloth, okay? It is the ideals of behind that flag that we're supposed to be cherishing. The flag itself is literally fabric. Okay. The ideals are you can freely speak out against the government and the government can't put you away, right? You can protest. You know, you have the right to bear arms. You have the right against unreasonable searches and seizures. Okay. You have a lot of fucking rights, the right to the free press to be able to investigate and report without being bullied. I mean, come on, man. You know, there are other American ideals too, that we were a nation of immigrants, okay? A nation of people that fled other nations and came here wanting to strike off on our own in a space where there was supposed to be a little more freedom and there was supposed to be a path where anybody could make it. You know, now granted, we've gotten a little distant from some of those things, but like acting like guys went and joined the military so you could be bullied by a bunch of rapist-loving freaks that are going to tell you like what you worship, how to have sex, who you're allowed to be friends with, what you can say and when. Like, no, nobody joined the military. So a bunch of like pseudo-religious freaks could go stand outside their bedroom looking under the door crack, trying to see what kind of sex you're having inside. Or telling you if you speak up against the government, they're going to like put you in the gulag. Like, dude, MAGA is like so lost. They have lost their way so hard, guys. Now, there were others. We saw Vance get booed.
In an individual sport, what an honor for her.
There is the Vice President, JD Vance, and his wife, 𝗙cie𝗶𝗃. Ooh, those are not. Those are a lot of boos for him. Whistling, jeering.
Dude.
Applause.
The announcer's like, oh, yeah, those are a lot of boos.
Not a long shot of him.
Dude, their outfits are amazing, aren't they? Don't they look good? They really do. Like the American athletes, I think their outfits are like really nice. I think they look great. But oh my God, dude, Vance is getting booed. Now, guys, check this out. So you know that Vance and 𝗙cie are there, but look at this, guys. You want to see the craziest thing ever? Look at this, guys. What the fuck is this? This is JD Vance at the Olympics. And Jake Paul is sitting with JD Vance and his family, but like Jake Paul is between JD Vance and his wife, dude. What? Like, why isn't it Jake? Right? It's like 𝗙cie and the kids and Jake Paul and then JD. Dude, is like JD, who's he dating here? Is he dating Jake Paul? Like, what are we doing, bro? Isn't that funny? Like, that is the most bizarre seating arrangement I have ever seen. Now, of course, guys, Jake Paul decided to get involved in this. Okay, he did. He's been lippy. Look at this idiot. He says, wow, please shut the F up from all true Americans. If you don't want to represent this country, go live somewhere else. Okay, he's all mad at what this person said. Okay, Jake Paul is. He's all mad because Hunter Hess said it's complicated. But guys, can I tell you about Jake Paul? Because Jake Paul says, if you don't want to represent this country, go live somewhere else. Dude, Jake Paul can't even vote, guys. Did you know that? After all that shit that Jake Paul can't even vote, Jake Paul gave up his voting rights in America. He moved to Puerto Rico. He moved to Puerto Rico in order to avoid paying taxes. There's something, if you move to Puerto Rico and you like start a business there or something, you can get out of paying taxes. So Jake Paul loves America so much that he moved to an American territory where he can no longer vote. He can no longer participate in American government. But he did that just so he can save some money on taxes, because it's not like he already doesn't have a bunch of money. I mean, dude, what a douchebag, bro. What a grifter among grifters. Now, of course, I did call him out. I laid into him and showed a picture of him in that boxing match and was like, dude, like, you need to zip it, bro. Like, look at you. You're like not even a real boxer. You're like afraid in the ring. The only reason you're in the ring, because this is what bothers me, right? Because Jake Paul is in the ring, and he's not in the ring because he deserves it. He's in the ring because he's a rich kid who was like buddies with Dana White, and his brother is doing business with Dana White. But like those Olympians, they earned their way there. They didn't get there because their daddy or their brother or some guy that they were friends with hooked them up. They got there because they actually won their spot. So like Jake Paul, no offense, bro, but you need to shut the fuck up because you can't talk about like earning shit or what a real American is because you are like a rich kid clown, grifter extraordinaire. Like, come on, bro. Dude, look at him. Dude, by the way, and another thing, Jake, just for the record, when you're boxing, you're supposed to have your hands up. Like, you're supposed to block your head, okay? You don't have your hands down here. Just so you know. And also, like, stop abusing women, all right? For starters, too. Maybe quit abusing women, okay? Jakey, you dumbass. Dude, yeah. Emphasis on dope. Dude, everybody was getting in on there, bro. Oh my God. This is a figure skater, Amber Glenn. She had a little something to say.
Yeah, it's been a hard time for the community overall under this administration. It isn't the first time that we've had to come together as a community and try and fight for our human rights. And now, especially, it's not just affecting the queer community, but many other communities. And I think that we are able to support each other in a way that we didn't have to before. And because of that, it's made us a lot stronger. I hope I can use my platform and my voice throughout these games to try and encourage people to stay strong in these hard times. I know that a lot of people say, you're just an athlete, like stick to your job, shut up about politics, but politics affect us all. It is something that I will not just be quiet about because it is something that affects us in our everyday lives. So, of course, there are things that I disagree with, but as a community, we are strong and we support each other, and brighter days are ahead of us.
Dude, isn't that crazy? Like, I mean, bro, these athletes, they're not boycotting. They're not even protesting. They're literally just speaking, and MAGA is like livid. And dude, you have to like what she says. I mean, come on, man. LGBTQ people have been under attack. There's like 600 anti-LGBTQ bills in state legislatures. Now, Hispanic people and black people are under attack. Somalis are under attack, right? The Haitian immigrants are about to be under attack. It is like just, and I mean, they're being asked these questions too, right? There was one other guy who spoke up that I saw, snowboarder, right? Chris Lillis, okay? And here's what he said.
I feel heartbroken about what's happened in the United States when, I'm pretty sure you're referencing ICE and some of the protests and things like that. I think that as a country, we need to focus on respecting everybody's rights and making sure that we're treating our citizens as well as anybody with love and respect. And I hope that when people look at athletes compete in the Olympics, they realize that that's the America that we're trying to represent.
I mean, dude, there's like, what is wrong with that? I mean, I get it, right? Oh, you don't love ICE. So therefore, you got to love ICE. If you don't love the mask guys that are harassing everybody. Dude, MAGA, by the way, can I just show you? Can we just like segue here for a minute? Because people are freaking. Like the MAGA people are so mad. Look at this. Dude, go home, U.S. Olympic. We are embarrassed of you. We do not want you to win. Take the flag off your coat. and go, if you can't represent the United States, you should have never been sent to represent. Dude, what are they doing, bro? Dude, this person needs to take PDX out of their name, dude. Right? Look at Byron Donalds. You choose to wear our flag. You choose to represent our country. You choose to compete at the Olympics. If that's too hard for you, then go home. Some things are bigger than politics. Like, bro. Dude, Byron, dude, shut the fuck up, bro. Okay? Like, come on, man. Triggered MAGA snowflakes. Give me a fucking break, dude. Your freedom of speech doesn't end, but they are livid. So check out what they've been posting. Benny Johnson then posted this. This woman is not at the Winter Olympics. This woman was a competitor in 2020, and she's now like part of the WWE. So she is in the MAGA family. She's employed by, the MAGA people. Okay. But look at what Benny says. He says this person is the model of how Olympic athletes should represent the U.S. So like now, MAGA's like, you know what, Olympic athletes, if you're going to go out there and represent the U.S., here's how you need to behave. But look at this video, dude. This video is kind of psychotic. Here we go.
How does it feel to represent your country like this?
It feels amazing. I love representing the U.S. I freaking love living there. I love it. And I'm so happy I get to represent USA.
Dude, okay. Like, dude, what the fuck, bro? I mean, did that seem a little like there were guns pointed at this person, dude? Right? You know what I'm saying? I mean, if she really feels it that way, all right, more power to you. But that was a little bit like a hostage video, bro. Dude, isn't that funny? And Benny's like, oh man, just pure pride. I freaking love living there. I love everything about the USA. Blah, blah, blah. Look at that. There's Benny. He's like, I love the gay clubs in the USA. The USA has the best gay clubs. Dude, I love the USA. I love it so much. Dude, I love getting thrown to the ground by masked men and having a gun put in the small of my back. I love having them come up with giant shears and cutting me out of my seatbelt so they can drag me out of my car after they smash the glass. I love it so much. Oh. Dude, what? Like, hey, MAGA, read the room, guys. Jesus. Like, what world are they living in?